In the unforgiving world of pro football, where legends are built in the shadows and doubted rookies become Sunday superstars, Tom Brady is the living blueprint of what it means to defy expectations. And when Shedeur Sanders, son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, and once projected first-rounder, saw his draft stock tumble into day 3 territory, Brady didn't just watch from the sidelines. He reached out. "I actually texted Shedeur because I know him really well," Brady revealed during an episode of IMPAULSIVE, the popular podcast hosted by Logan Paul. "I told him, dude, wherever you go, that's day 1. The draft doesn't define you. Day 2 matters more than day 1. I was pick 199. Who better to speak on this than me?" It wasn't just a pep talk. It was a torch passing. From one underdog turned immortal to a young quarterback now facing his own proving ground. From flashbulbs to reality checks, Shedeur Sanders entered the pre-draft conversation with buzz. Maybe not Caleb Williams or Jaden Daniels buzz, but whispers of a late first or early second round selection circled his name like bees to honey. His college tape showed raw talent. His arm strength popped, and his pocket composure echoed maturity beyond his years. Then came draft night. One round passed, then another and another. Not until the 5th round did Shedeur finally hear his name. The Cleveland Browns stepping up to select the Colorado star. It was a far cry from the lights and confetti of a first-round moment, but it might just be the ignition switch for something bigger. For Tom Brady, it's all too familiar. Drafted 199th overall in the 6th round of the 2000 NFL Draft, Brady was a skinny Michigan kid nobody expected to see lift a Lombardi, let alone 7. But it's not the number that mattered. It's what happened next. "It's about your performance," Brady said. "What do you do when you get there? That's the real test. I've been around some of the greatest guys who weren't top picks. Rodney Harrison, Wes Welker, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola. Those dudes weren't supposed to be stars, but they outworked everyone." What Brady really meant, Brady's message to Shedeur, was layered. Beyond the stats and sports cliches, it was this: the NFL doesn't reward you for where you're drafted. It rewards you for how you show up after. And that's the gospel truth in a league where the gap between stardom and irrelevance is as thin as a playbook page. "There's a lot of hype around draft day," Brady said, "but I've seen what happens after. When the cameras are off and you're in the facility learning a 300-page playbook, figuring out your locker room, and trying to lead grown men as a rookie, that's the moment that matters." That insight comes from a man who watched over a decade's worth of highly drafted QBs flame out while he kept racking up rings. Shedeur's new journey begins in Cleveland, and so the spotlight now shifts to Cleveland, where Shedeur Sanders is suiting up in brown and orange, not as a top 5 pick, but as a 5th rounder with everything to prove. And there's a symbolic passing of the torch, too. Shedeur will wear a number, 12 in his rookie campaign, the same number Brady wore throughout his 2-decade dominance. It's a subtle but powerful nod to his mentor, a signal that maybe, just maybe, history doesn't mind repeating itself. At Colorado and in high school, Shedeur wore number 2, a number that already belongs to veteran return specialist DeAndre Carter on the Browns roster. The jersey might be different, but the message remains. Carve your identity, no matter the number stitched on your back. A crowded QB room and an open opportunity. The Browns are now carrying 5 quarterbacks into training camp. Alongside Sanders are rookie Dylan Gabriel, a 3rd-round pick, grizzled veteran Joe Flacco, former Steeler Kenny Pickett, and embattled starter Deshaun Watson. Watson, dealing with a brutal recovery from 2 Achilles tears, isn't likely to see much of the field this year. That opens the door, if only slightly, for a young, hungry quarterback to climb the depth chart and rewrite his story. The opportunity is real, but so is the grind. If Shedeur's going to break through, He'll have to outperform two rookies, beat out Flacco's experience, and prove to the coaching staff he's more than just Deion's son or a fifth-round flyer. And let's not forget the Cleveland factor. This is a city that wants to believe. It's been starving for a quarterback to bring consistency, pride, and maybe, finally, a playoff run that doesn't end in heartbreak. Could Shedeur be that guy? A rumored connection with Vegas fizzles. There was also some speculation leading into the draft that Shedeur might end up with the Las Vegas Raiders, a franchise where Brady now holds a minority ownership stake. The dots connected easily. Mentor, owner, quarterback. Room in flux, but the Raiders went in another direction, selecting Tommy Mellott, Montana State, and Cam Mill.